Well, it's been a few days since my last upload, but I'm still hard at it, still mining. This whole getting to level 60 mining has taken me way longer than what I thought it would. It also doesn't help that really power mining and just dropping the iron ore would be such a bad idea in the long run, so I just have to keep at it. But here we go with the 59 mining, and now we can boost and drink that Dwarven Stout and get into the mining guild. Now, these are my ores as of hitting 59 mining. So, with some of that training out of the way, I wanted to get some nature runes so I could actually stay down in the mine for a lot longer time and not have to boost to continually get into there until I actually get to 60 mining and can officially get in there. Also, with having one defense, these guards, as always, were just cutting through my HP, and my food is so low, so I decided to go a different route and bake some cakes. I just wanted to keep it interesting. It gets boring just doing the whole fishing and cooking all the time, even though it's much more effective. Now, here's a guy that I met in the mining guild who wanted to trade me some ores for some gnats because he only wanted the experience, but he didn't notice, even as I was talking to him, that I'm an Iron Man and I can't trade him. I just kind of thought it was funny, and it reminded me of how much people are always trying to wheel and deal you, especially in free to play. Now, once my mining goal is finally out of the way, I'm going to focus on, of course, getting 40 attack and getting 50 crafting. I would really like that power ammy, as well as to be able to hold my rune pick instead of having it in my inventory. Now, another thing is going to be what to do with all the cash I'm going to get. There's not really much you can do with coin on free to play. It's pretty much going to be spent on runes and arrows, but even arrows are fairly easy to get as far as killing those iron minotaurs down in the security stronghold, and then white knights will drop mithril and adamant arrows, if I'm not mistaken. So as far as range goes, I don't really think there's too much that I could really spend on that. I guess there is also all of the rune armor that I could buy, since smithing it will be so far off that it's not even really feasible. Then with the level 40 defense and 40 attack, I should be basically invincible in free to play, with the exception, of course, of the Moss Giant boss and the Hill Giant boss, as well as long as I don't go into the wilderness for some reason. But I have no plan on doing that. As far as other skills go, such as wood cutting and fire making, they don't really interest me. It'll just be for total levels. I don't really see any point in doing it at the moment. It would really be nice, though, if more things were open to free to play, such as agility or herblore, or of course Slayer would be awesome. It would give me a ton to do. But without those options, I really can't even, like, if they did something that they did on RS3 where you could get to level 5, so at least I could make some basic, like, attack potions, that would be nice, and get a little bit of agility level to help out with the run. But I guess there's always energy potions. I could try and grind out a whole ton of limp root and spider eggs, or whatever it is you need for the free-to-play version of the energy potion. I'm not quite sure. Another helpful item to stockpile would be some nature runes, so that way I can stay down in the mining guild a lot longer and just bank the bars and not have to bank all this individual ore. And even if I wanted to, I guess I could go smith it down here, but that anvil is a long way off. But now, here we go. After so many days and so many hours of just mining in this Falador Scorpion pit of hell, I finally get my 60 mining and can now officially be one of the mining guild people.